Hi, and welcome to Proggio Budget Management. Let's get your budgets set up and tracked. If you're managing projects without visibility into costs, you're flying blind. Proggio attaches budget directly to your tasks, so you see real-time spending at every level, from individual tasks up to your entire portfolio. Let's start with Setup. Click the cogwheel icon in the bottom left to open Settings. Navigate to Customization, and then Budget. Here's where you configure your organization's budget items. An admin does this once, and then your whole team reuses these budget items. When you create a budget item, you'll define 4 things. First, your category. Is this labor, materials, consulting and services, or fixed cost? Second, your label. Get specific. Under labor, you might have high cost, mid cost, and low cost tiers. Third, your units. How do you measure it? For example, hours, days, quantity, currency, or percentage. Pick what works for your costs. And fourth, your dollar amount per unit. A typical setup is tiered labor. High cost at $800 per day, mid cost at $500, low cost at $300. If you already have a list of budget items you want to import, click Create at the top and select Import from File to upload them all at once. Now let's assign budget to tasks. Open your project. Click the Budget tab in the View selector. Click the Create icon to add a budget item to a task in your project. Select your budget item from the pre-configured list. Enter your planned units. As the task progresses, update the actual units. Proggio calculates the total cost automatically. 5 planned days times $500 per day equals $2,500. You can also assign budget directly from task properties. Right-click any task, open its properties, and go to the Budget tab. Click Add Budget Item. Same process, different entry point. Pick whichever method fits your workflow. Now here's where budgeting gets powerful. Switch to the Plan versus Actual view. Your planned units are what you allocated. Your actual units are what you're really spending. When actual goes over planned, it turns red. Immediate visual alert. You can see planned versus actual in 2 ways. First, task by task in detail. Second, in a periodic budget report that shows how spending is distributed over time, by month or quarter. Both views help you spot trends and catch overages before they become problems. Here's a time saver. Go to Settings, User Management, Users. Click on any user and assign them a cost tier. Let's say Sarah is mid-cost labor. Now when Sarah is assigned to a task, Proggio automatically calculates her labor cost based on the task duration in working days and her workload percentage. You don't have to manually enter anything. In your project's budget view, click the eye icon and select Show Auto-Calculated Labor. Sarah's costs appear instantly. One less thing to manage, always accurate. If you're managing multiple projects, switch to your portfolio view. Click Budget. Here you see every project at a glance with approved budget, planning, actual spending, and what's remaining. All in one place. Below that, you get a category level breakdown. Labor, materials, consulting, fixed costs. Understand which types of spending are consuming your resources. Use the drop-downs at the top to group by month, quarter, or year, and pick your date range. You've got complete control over what you see. Red highlighting in the remaining column means you're over budget. Spot overages instantly across your entire portfolio. That's it. Set up your budget items once. Assign them to tasks. Track planned versus actual. Enable auto-calculated labor to save time. And use Portfolio View to manage spending across multiple projects. Want to dive deeper? Check out our comprehensive budget management article in the Help Center. Link in the description. Now go set up your first budget item and start tracking. Happy project managing!